Elon Musk is not the only tech bro, as I guess they're called now, that has found ways to use technology to make government better. He did it with SpaceX. You take a look at how he's using computer savants basically to find the corruption and waste and fraud in the government. But there are also some tech folks that are working to make it so that we can inspect our infrastructure better. Now, mind you, our infrastructure should have already been getting fixed. That's We've been sending millions to pay for condoms in an African country. All of this DEI spending, all of this transgender spending, all of this waste, fraud, and abuse. Yes, all of that is waste, fraud, and abuse. I don't care what you think, because that's the way I think, and it's my channel. I'll say that. But these tech bros have developed technology that could save time, save manpower, and save lives. And we're going to get into it today. Also, if you want to help me out, hit subscribe, whatever. It doesn't hurt you. If you want to help me build a community, hey, I want to do that. I've got my Facebook. I've got a link tree down below that you can. Yes, I've got a Patreon, but if you don't want to pay me anything to help or whatever, I don't care. That's up to you. I'm trying to build up to 500 to 1,000 people and get to the point that I'm making money and I can reinvest that money. But I would like to build a community, and I have a MeWe and I have a Facebook. I also have a Substack. So you can help me out by, commenting in those areas, and that way I can learn what stories are interesting to you. So let's get into this story. Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself. Okay, I've got a Substack article link down below that I wrote up, so you can go to that. And also, if you don't want to hear me talking about these issues, you just want to look at the research, you can subscribe to my Substack, and it's you're going to get some of my stuff that you can research yourself. Okay, this is via the press rundown. In the United States, significant portion of infrastructure is in urgent need of repair. So, according to DOT, Department of Transportation, 227 bridges, that's 36% of the total bridges in the United States. That tells you how many bridges we got. Require major repairs or replacements. I mean, you can imagine what happens if an oil refinery or a bridge or any other road or structure fails. There are two companies that are coming up with technology. One's using robots, that's Gecko Robotics. Another is using drones, that's Percepto. Both of them have a way to get robots or drones into areas that can inspect refineries, bridges, whatnot, with less risk for the inspectors. It also speeds up the amount of time that they can get in there. They can identify things like gas leaks, weak spots. This is great things. Especially it helps in case of adverse weather conditions. So these things can be sent in. Can you imagine what happened in North Carolina with Helene and Tennessee with what happened in Helene? They could have sent out these drones and these robots really quickly, and they could have set up a plan faster in repairing everything. Instead, you had FEMA out there avoiding anybody who was a Donald Trump supporter, avoiding whole communities all to itself, and this could have been found. So they're estimating that a 30 annual increase in demand for these things. So this is a good thing. It really is. So yeah, let's talk a little bit more about that here. Now look, if you take a look at all these reports that are coming out from agencies like USAID and all the waste that was spent, we could have already fixed all of these bridges. I mean, we're talking about billions of dollars being wasted, trillions actually. We should not have been spending this money in all these countries. Don't try to sell me on the idea that we should be sending $50 million worth of condoms to Africa. Okay, it's someplace called Gaza. Everybody's like, oh, well, you said Gaza. Well, yes, Gaza, but it's Gaza that's part of an African country. And as Elon Musk is from Africa and he didn't know that there was that's the whole point. But we still should not have been sending that much in condoms there. We should not have spent a single dime on anything dealing with transgenders or homosexuality to foreign countries. We shouldn't have been wasting our money on all these DEI projects, which has made so many things look bad. So that money could have been going into the Department of Transportation and fixing our infrastructure. But it hasn't been. But this is a fix to a lot of that. But hey, if you liked the video, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. Folks, I just want to say thank you for listening. I want to thank you for taking your time. I want to hear what your comments are about what you think on this topic, because your comments are what's important, not necessarily mine. I don't care if you're Republican, I don't care if you're conservative, I don't care if you're liberal, I don't care if you're Democrat. I want to hear your opinion on these topics. I want to thank you yet again for listening to my video. Like, subscribe, and all that other hoopla. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.